What's going on, everybody? I'm back with another Prize Picks MLB player props video, coming off a nice video last time out where we went 2-0 once again, rocking with the over Ronald Acuna Jr. fantasy score over Bobby Witt Jr. fantasy score. We are currently on a 22-8 run on these MLB videos, hitting at a 73.33 winning percentage. For those of you that are new to the channel, anytime that you see that there is a run in the title of my video, it means that we are hitting above a 65% hit rate for that particular sport on these runs. And the reason that I do that is because if you're hitting above a 65% hit rate, you will get a 27% return on investment over time if you are running two-mans. Being that I provide 2 free picks to the channel, want to provide high value content and hold myself to a high standard. So that is why I have established I have to hit at a 65% hit rate or higher for that run to be included in the title. If you're running all 6-mans, you can get a 150% return on investment with that same hit rate. So I would highly recommend you do 5 and 6-mans on Prizepicks if possible. But being that we give out 2 free picks, that is why I'm holding myself to that standard. And if you're getting very serious, would highly recommend you check out my premium content packages. That is linked below in the description. Football is back, so it is a great time to join. Monday Night Football, I went 5-1 on picks. These are my core plays. Went with the Kirk Cousins over 37.5 pass attempts, Devontae Smith receiving yards, Dallas Goedert receiving yards, Addison receiving yards, Hawkinson fantasy, and DeAndre Swift rushing yards. And you can see the results. 5-1 on my picks. Dallas Goedert was a pick I gave out on the channel. I love the pick. I talked about it. I expected them to target him a bunch, and his depth of target has been fantastic. His yards after the catch has been fantastic. He caught the ball like 5-6 times, I think, but unfortunately they were just like little check down passes, which is a little bit strange. Like I said, his depth of target's usually a lot better, but went 5-1 over there on the picks yesterday. Like I said, I'm going to keep rocking, keep pumping out this content and keep giving picks over in the premium. So it is a great time to join if you're getting very serious. If you're just playing for fun, looking to lock in some picks, watch some games for fun with some friends and family, all that fun stuff. I get it. That's why I provide these videos for free. But those of you that are listening, winning money on these picks, you're like, this guy knows what he's talking about and you want more content, the premium is where that's at, and that will be linked below in the description. So I got 2 picks for you guys here in this one today. One of them is going to be my play of the day. I'm just going to give it to you guys for free in the Discord. So let's talk about it. We'll break it down. We'll go game by game as we always do. And the first game that I'd like to discuss is going to be the Houston Astros taking on the Kansas City Royals. This game has a 10.5 over-under. It is a -194 as far as the money line in favor of the Houston Astros, and they are in a fantastic spot here, taking on a guy in Zack Greinke who was once one of the most elite pitchers in the entire MLB. He's at the end of his leash. He's at the end of his career. His numbers are no longer the elite Zack Greinke numbers of old. He's not going to be around the league for much longer. And for good reason. I mean, he's just kind of reaching the end of his leash, man. And specifically against left-handed hitting. It's been terrible all season long. He's only got an 11.6 K rate, 259 ISO, giving up a 411 WOBA. Over the last 30 days, it's down to a 6.2% K rate. He's only walking guys at a 3.1% clip as well, so the ball is going to be in the zone, which we like. Those balls are going to be in the zone and presented to be able to be barreled. 226 ISO, 413 WOBA. Over a 32 at-bat sample size over the last 30 days, and he has to take on arguably the best left-handed bat in the entire league in Yordan Alvarez, who's expected to hit in the 3 spot of this Houston Astros lineup, who we discussed is on the road. They're going to get the guaranteed top of the 9th inning at-bats. They have a 6.11 implied run total, expected to put up some big runs. It's a great hitting weather here today in Kauffman Stadium. 80 degrees, 4-mile-an-hour winds blowing out the straightaway center, and Yordan Alvarez just ridiculously good numbers, man. A 400 ISO, 547 WOBA, 7.5% K rate, 16.4% walk rate. He doesn't chase pitches. He can absolutely mash the baseball. And Zack Greinke's just going to be, it's going to be like batting practice for Yordan tonight. I think Yordan's going deep. If he doesn't go deep, he's an extra base hits machine in the gap. If they want to walk him and get him on base, that won't hurt our feelings either, because I think he's going to hit enough in this game to where he can come up, 3, 4, 5, 6 times, like literally with the expected run total. And the Kansas City Royals bullpen is terrible. They have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th worst bullpen in the entire MLB with a 4.64 xFIP. Lastly, we look at this hitting environment tonight in Kansas City as far as how Kauffman Stadium plays. It's not the friendliest for home runs, but it is very, very friendly for doubles, triples in the gap, and base hits all around. Huge outfield. Just those walls are a bit deep. But luckily for us, like I said, Yordan Alvarez, 400 ISO. He can hit the ball out of any ballpark, and I would not be surprised in the least to see him take Zack Greinke about 450 to straightaway center tonight. Everything being said here. So pick number 1 We're rocking with the Yordan Alvarez fantasy score over here on Prizepicks. Like I said, if they want to pitch around him, sometimes with these guys with the big threats, Yordan, he might get intentionally walked or something a couple times. That's going to be like 4 fantasy points if he gets on base twice. But if he gets hit in, that's another 2. That'll put him at the 8 fantasy score right away. And then I think he's able to put a ball in play at least once with some runners on base and get some RBIs, whether it be an RBI single, double. And like I said, I really think there's a solid chance he just launches one over the wall against Zach Greinke tonight. So a fantastic spot here for pick number 1. We're rocking with the over 8.0 hitter fantasy score here for Yordan Alvarez. That will be pick number 1. And then pick number 2, got another matchup where it's really friendly to left-handed bats that we will break down here. It is going to be my play of the day, like I said, and sharing it with you guys here. In this video, I'll just go ahead and pull it up. I like Mr. Cody Bellinger. He's my play of the day in the VIP, and I'll tell you exactly why. The Chicago Cubs have a 4.51 implied run total. That total keeps climbing. Bellinger's expected to hit in the 4 spot, and he gets to take on, I honestly don't know how to pronounce this guy's last name, Brandon Fad. I should just listen to a telecast real quick and learn it. But regardless, guy's been terrible against left-handed hitting all season long. He's been pretty terrible across the board. And this is a great hitting environment for left-handed hitters in Arizona on the road for Cody Bellinger in this spot here tonight. Cody Bellinger, over the last 30 days, has a 224 ISO, 299 WOBA. The contact has been a little bit down for him, but only still a 16% K rate. I think that's just a little bit of a BABIP, batting average on balls in play, bad breaks, maybe hitting line drives right at outfielders, etc. Current season, numbers are fantastic. 214, 362 WOBA, only a 15.8% K rate. So versus right-handed pitching, he's been fantastic. And this Brandon Pafad guy has been terrible across the board, but specifically against lefties. And lately, it's been even worse. 10.9% K rate, 10.9% walk rate. He's giving up a 400 ISO and a 387 WOBA versus lefties. The ground ball, fly ball percentages are terrible. It's going to be a huge problem for him taking on the guy in Cody Bellinger in this 4 spot tonight with it's such a huge launch angle with Cody's swing, the way he just launches on the ball. This is a dream matchup for him, and it's in Arizona, which plays very friendly to left-handed hitters. See the diagram here as far as Chase Field's concerned. You can see left-handed bats, friendly for home runs, triples, doubles, singles, average, on-base percentage, slugging. It's pretty much a hitter's paradise to those left-handed bats. Not so friendly to right-handed bats, but overall, it's a great hitting environment, and especially to those lefties, like I said. So Cody in the 4 spot on the road, guaranteed 9th inning at bats, like we talked about for the Astros as well. That's always a nice little bonus. Anytime you're able to target hitters on the road, we know they're going to hit in the 9th inning no matter the score, unless they get pinch hit for. But at that point, they're probably already up by like 10 runs, and they probably already did their damage. But Cody Bellinger loved this spot. Like I said, he's my VIP play of the day. Giving it to you guys for free here. Hit that. I also gave my VIP play of the day last night for free on the channel for football picks, by the way, guys. So just I'm playing these picks. 37.5 pass attempts for Kirk Cousins I covered on the channel. Cody Bellinger's the one I'm rocking with here today for the play of the day, and the second pick that I'm giving you guys. Talked about it. Fantastic matchup on the road. Arizona plays friendly. This guy's absolutely dreadful versus left-handed hitting. Oh, and the last thing I didn't mention is the stolen base upside for Cody. There's 2 first basemen in the league that keep popping to me for stolen bases that I think people need to know about. It's Cody Bellinger and it's Freddie Freeman. Cody Bellinger is on page number 2 as far as stolen base leaders. He's got 20 swipe bags on the season. That'll put him at number 36. That's really good for a first baseman. So he can hit the ball for power, contact. He can get you his walks and get on base, and he can steal bases. So Cody Bellinger, very well-rounded when it comes to the Prizepicks fantasy scoring format. Want to be taking advantage of him here for pick number 2. We're rocking with the over 7.5 hitter fantasy score here for Cody Bellinger. I think the 7.5 line is simply too low in this spot. I wouldn't be surprised to see him get bumped to 8.0. If he doesn't, fantastic. Lock him in. Love the pick for pick number 2. And that will be my 2 picks. Get you win some money over here on Prizepicks in the MLB tonight, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future content that I upload. It is free. It takes 2 seconds to do. It does greatly help me out. I'll be helping you guys out with these videos for free all MLB season long. And once again, the premium content packages are linked below in the description. I'll also be commenting those and pinning them at the top comment. If you would like to jump in the Discord, get those instant notifications on all of my tickets, all sports, all apps that I cover, the VIP play of the day, a whole lot more, the research tab, etc. Check out the VIP. If you just want access to those core plays, by the way, that's what those lower tier packages will offer you. Just keep in mind there are going to be bumps that occur and stuff. Like I'm doing all my research and making sure that I have a full list of core plays that you guys can actually lock in, not just giving you like a play. before those break, and then I release these to the lower tier packages. The VIP gets notified right away as soon as I find value, lock in the tickets, etc. So that's kind of the difference between those two packages, but there's a different price point. You can get in a cheaper if you just want the core plays and then make your own tickets and avoid the bumps, etc. Best of luck on your Prizepicks MLB player props tonight, and we will see you in the next one.